Here's a cold start. It's 78 CR250.
What's happening, fellas? If you're looking for a pristine museum quality bike that's ready to roll into the museum or right onto the AHRMA starting line or to a motorcycle show or just a display in your man room, look no further. Your ship has come in. This thing is absolutely pristine. This was restored by Mark Underwood, a completely obsessed for perfection individual. And if you remember some of the videos I did with him, he had 3 of these. And he also had a CR500, a brand new CR85, some brand new bikes too. All the bikes in this collection were fantastic. This one's no exception. Take a close look at this thing. It has the original front tire on it. He started with a very low hour original, stripped it right down to the frame, and everything was either rebuilt, replaced, repainted, polished, or upgraded. He put a beautiful set of Fox air shocks on there. Larry, the Destroyer, had this bike for a short period. He fell in love with it and traded in a couple of his bikes on it. And when Larry had it, he didn't ride it at all, but he did make some key improvements. He sent out the Fox air shocks to the tune of $600 to have them completely rebuilt and recharged with new seals and new. You can see all the new rubber top out spring and everything. It's just the shocks have been professionally rebuilt and they're ready for another season of riding. He also replaced the translucent side covers that were on here with these period correct Honda Elsinore side covers in a matching red front number plate. It had a set of white like factory racing or aftermarket number plates on it. The thing is absolutely stunning. Mostly NOS components were used on this thing. This is a frame off, nut and bolt, cases split, no expense spared labor of love that he put into this thing. Who knows how many hours he actually put into it, but it's pristine from the bottom of the frame rails to the top of the handlebars. Riding it, some of the things he explained to me in the first video became apparent. The sun was glistening off the handlebars. Guys, this is not some backstreet ghetto spray it with some flat black paint. He went through extreme pains to have a paint shop mix the actual green black but with a green tint and a little metal flake on the handlebars to get it absolutely perfect. And when it's in the sun, you can see the glistening metal flake that's as a base underneath the black with a little bit of green tint handlebar. That's a correct paint. Mark was just totally obsessed. The gas cap looks brand new. Look at the hardware here. All the hardware is brand new. That's NOS, 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 NOS. NOS means new old stock, NOS, NOS, NOS levers, just NOS components and hardware everywhere you look on the bike. The original factory exhaust is in mint condition. It has one little ding right here. I'm not sure why we didn't put that through the detail shop and pop that out. I guess we could do that if you bought the bike and you wanted it done. It's probably like a 2-hour labor job to get it done. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, but it's being sold as is.
Yeah, we're selling it as is. So it's being sold as any muffler repair shop or exhaust repair shop can fix that. So look around the bike. You can see all the hardware is new or NOS, new old stock or original. The pegs, the shifter, the kicker, everything's in mint shape. The swing arm, the original factory rims. It's got a beautiful new gold chain on it. Brand new VMX rear fender, new front fender, professional quality paint job. To take an average used 78 and take it down the frame and do a nut and bolt restoration, any professional shop out there that pays insurance and taxes and has overhead and employees, you're going to pay $90 an hour plus parts and labor. The paint job on the tank's going to set you back between $500 and $700. The powder coating and paint on the frame's another $500, and you're looking at probably $2,500 and $3,000 in parts and about 80 to 100 hours labor. Let's just round it down to 80 hours labor. Do the math, guys. 10G and months of pain and suffering. If you're going to do it yourself, plan on a year of nights and weekends. If you're going to pay a shop to do it, plan on not seeing it for 6 months, if you can even find someone to do it. So pristine machine, everything on it, all the hardware, all the bolts, the cylinder, it's all brand new and beautiful. If you have any questions, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Junior said he may cut in the original video that we did right when we got it from Mark, just a reference.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff that we're forgetting, so we're going to cut that in. But guys, I wanted to add, we've sold 2 sets of Fox air shocks in this trim for Larry. One was very comparable, and this is really as good as it gets because these stickers aren't being reproduced.
He said the shocks were NOS, by the way.
Right.
Mark said
they were NOS, and this is as good as they get. And the set that we sold for Larry went for $1,500 first week, and they really can't be replaced. And once the shock bodies are all chewed out, like you see a lot of rash, like over like this set is in pristine condition.
And just rebuilt to the tune of $575.
And they'd be extremely difficult to source. So,
if not impossible, where are you going to find a set, guys? They're not out there. So, whatever we're asking for it, this thing's worth every penny, and it can't be duplicated for less than 10 grand. You can't buy an average beat up 250 or one that's even barn fresh and all there with little or no hours. A frame off's gonna, with the components you see on here, the Fox shocks. Take a look at the aluminum baffle on this thing. It's just beautiful, beautiful piece. New rear tire. She's ready to go, guys. If you have any questions, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Good luck finding a nicer one. There's not too many out there, and we've had a bunch of them come through the shop. This one's on the podium, maybe the top step. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.